What up, YouTube? PJ here, this Dog Pound 24/7. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. If you're new, please hit that subscribe and hit that like. Good evening, people. Gonna throw you some content. Gonna drop a quick video on prison fighting. But before I get into this good old content, I'm gonna thank all my subscribers for your loyal and dedication to the channel. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have this channel, people, and I truly appreciate it. You guys have had my back when it comes to the trolls, and you guys have been leaving some positive and awesome comments. Speaking of comments, people, if you have any comments, you have any thoughts, opinions, statements, facts, whatever, you can leave them in the comments below. Even if you have some content that you would like me to drop, questions, anything about prison, feel free and I will get to it as ASAP. So, people, let's get into this content about prison fighting, okay? I'm going to break this down. I'm going to give you an example, and you know, it's pretty simple, people. Unfortunately, prison comes with the bid. It comes with the territory. It comes with the environment that you'll be doing time in, and it just happens, people. So if you're a fighter or you're a lover and not a fighter, you're gonna have to grow some heart, because it's gonna be a situation where you're gonna be in and you gotta fight. You just have to. Even if you take an ass whooping, but I'll get to that in a minute. But break down a scenario that happened, all right? Long story short, I used to pay a guy on the dorm to do my dorm job. Fortunately, I had it made like that when I was doing my bid. I was taken care of by my fiance at the time, now wife, and family. This guy was less fortunate, so I was, you know, he was doing my job. I'd pay him every 2 weeks when I go to commissary. A couple boxes of top, which is tobacco pouches. And he tried to get grimy because he put himself in a hole, owing others, and he tried to come to me and say that I did not pay the man, all right? I've always paid my debts. I always pay everything I owe on commissary day if I owe anything, and that's very rare that I do. So anyway, he tried coming to me saying that I never paid him, and I'm, you know, I was just blown away by it, because I've been paying this guy for months doing my job. Like, you know, the payment was always on commissary. It was like clockwork. And he tried to say I didn't pay him. So I pretty much told him he is deaded on that. And you're dead. That's what I told him. You ain't getting it, because I know I paid you. And after I said you were deaded on that, he blasted me in the face, people. Yes, he did. He did it knowingly that my hands were full. I was carrying a cup of coffee along with other stuff. I believe I had like a bunch of magazines or something I was carrying. And he blasted me. Enough said. Did it right in front of the CO's bubble. The CO did not see the incident take place. He had his back turned. I think, honestly, from this day, now that I look back, I really truly believe he was hoping the CO seen that. I think that was a move my ass, you know, to a different location move, because he was, you know, had a debt and all that, you know, sort of shit. So I ended up going straight to my cube, you know, to where, you know, and strapped up, threw the shoes on, came back out into the day area, told dude, play the bathroom, let's go. I'm gonna stop right there and break it down to you, people. If you ever come into that situation, somebody sucker punches you, hits you, whatever the case may be, people, you have to do something. You have to have heart. You have to, even if you've never been in a fight in your life. Tell you why, people. People are watching you, okay, every move you make. And this incident took place in front of the whole day room. Everybody's seen it. So you got to do something. You got to do it, because people will take advantage of you. If they see that you're not going to do anything and you have no heart, you're not going to fight for what's yours, they're gonna just take shit from you, either by friendly extortion or just plain up take your shit because they think you're not going to do anything about it. So I ended up playing the bathroom. Dude did not want to go in the bathroom because he knew that I was going to fuck him up. I don't think he thought it was going to go that far. Like I said, I think he was hoping that the police seen him hit me, and that would have been it. And sure enough, it didn't. Dude got pressed to go into the bathroom. I waited in there for about a good 25 minutes for him because he did not want to come in there. But he was pretty much made to play the bathroom. I ended up smoking his boots, all right? And I didn't do nothing too bad to him. He got a couple fair ones in, you know, but I choked him out. I was trying to put him to sleep. And that was it. That was it, people. That was the only the fight that I went through in Franklin was there, and I had my other fight when I was in Clinton. All right, but that's it. I was just trying to think. But yeah, when it comes to fighting, you get put in a situation, you have to throw the hands. You have to grow some heart. Like I said, that's pretty much it, people. There's really nothing to really go too much into. You have to do something. Now, if you're in an isolated area, and nobody's around, and you're not a fighter, and somebody blasts you, me personally, I'm still doing something, because no man is going to violate me like that. I will die for myself, okay, because I have too much pride. But regardless of the situation, even if you're in an isolated area, people still will not see it, you still have to do something, because it's still going to get around, and you just have to, people, because people are just going to take shit from you, and and your bid from there on out is just going to be horrible. It's going to be horrendous. It's just the best thing. The best thing is, people, if they're seeing you willing to fight, 9 times out of 10 they're going to leave you alone, especially if you do a pretty good job defending yourself. As long as you have heart, man, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if you get your ass whooped. You have heart, you're showing you're willing to fight for what's yours. That's all that matters, people. That's it. That's pretty much it. But the main thing is, it's not going to rise too often. It depends on what spot you're going to. People might come and test you and see what you're made of, and as soon as you break that ice and you're willing to throw down, you'll probably never have another issue again. Because I didn't have an issue with nobody for the rest of the time I was in that spot. After that, never had an issue. It's all on your character. It's how you do your bid, people. It really is. 9 times out of 10, it's how you do your bid, how you roll, how you move. And now, if you're a knucklehead, you're going up there and you're a loose cannon, you're gonna have a lot of problems. Okay, people are gonna want to press you all the time. They're gonna want to throw hands with you. So don't be going up there with that type of mentality, because you can get hurt in prison. Prison's no fucking joke, people. You can get cut, you can get stabbed up, and that's a whole nother story. Because I almost got poked. The second fight I got into in Clinton, dude had a banger in his waistband. And I was very, very, very lucky, because that fight didn't last really that long. Dude was a lot bigger than me, and so, he was a lot bigger than me. He probably had a good, about good 60 pounds on me. And I was choking dude out. And I'll never forget, it was in the showers, and it was disgusting. And that's the thing with me, people. Like, in case you haven't heard, I have trained for 25 years, and that's my advantage, okay? I'm not a huge guy by any means at all. So I pretty much, when it comes to anything, if somebody's bigger than me, I pretty much use their weight to my advantage. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to break it all down to you. That's for another video. So that's pretty much what I'll do. I can use anybody's weight to my advantage. If you're lighter than me or you're a lot heavier than me, it will be my advantage. But that's the thing, people. When I almost got poked up, that was a reality check, and I'm not going to lie. That shit was crazy. I almost got poked up. I'll never forget it when the COs came running in, threw us on the wall, when they're patting us down, cuffing us. The banger fell right out of his waistband, and if I didn't choke him out, I probably wouldn't be here today. So it is what it is. But people are gonna test you no matter what. And just the best thing is, if you want a smooth bid, it's what you make of it. Fly under the radar. Don't put yourself out there, and you won't have a lot of altercations. But that's pretty much it when it comes to fighting, people. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to show heart. And you're just going to have to just throw down. You're just going to have to throw down. Just go in there with all you got. If you're not a big dude, there's no rules to fighting in prison. You do what you got to do. Even if you got to go get a lock in a sock, or you got to put soap in a sock, blast somebody over the head with something in your net bag, or even get a tuna fish can. Something. There's no rules in fighting, people. That's your life we're talking about. That's the other thing I wanted to break down to you. If you feel that you're not a fighter and you have no chance at all, go get something. Make sure that dude feels it, all right? That's all that matters, all right? There's no rules to it. Never will be and never has been. But That's it, people. That's the breakdown of prison fighting in prison. That's pretty much it. You want to make sure you have heart and dedication towards, you know, your bid. You want to make sure you're a solid looking dude and show that you ain't afraid to fight for yours. That's pretty much it, people. And if somebody comes and tests you, you better throw down. That's all I'm saying. You can't, as much as you want to try to shove it under the carpet and, you know, try to forgive the person if they do, you know, disrespect you in any shape or form. You can't do that. You gotta stand your ground. The shit ain't gonna fly. It ain't gonna fly. So I'm gonna end with that, people. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to give you some quick content on a prison fighting and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. But people, if you already haven't, please hit that subscribe and hit that like button. One other thing, people, I will be getting a camera very, very shortly. I'm trying to get this channel. I'm trying to build like a little booth too. I'm trying to get this channel popping. So I'm in the you know, works with doing that. But like I said, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit that like, people. And if you have any comments, please leave them down in the comment section, and I will get back to them ASAP. Everybody stay free, safe, corona free, and everybody have a good night. Yeah.